Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing a reading for Tauruses. So if you're a Taurus and you want to see like what awaits you in February, then stay till the end of the video. Don't forget to follow, like, comment, subscribe, and let's begin. First we're gonna be focusing on the segment of love. Let's see what awaits you love-wise, like what are energies and cards telling you now. Okay, so first card is Ace of Wands in its reverse. So this card is talking about like rejection, false starts. So it's like talking about maybe you're like in love with someone or you're liking someone that's not necessarily liking you back, or maybe you're like drawn to a person from your past that you still have some connections to, and you're kind of like in the middle, you can't like move forward. Also, this card is talking about blockades, like lack of direction, lack of passion. So maybe like you're really focused on like a wrong person and you don't know what to do. Okay, this card is definitely talking about a past relationship because we have Two of Cups, and this card reversed, it's like focusing on breakups and things like that. So you definitely need to like start moving forward from that person. The good thing is that you have a card of celebration. So this card maybe indicates that like the hard time is gonna be over. And like in February, maybe people are gonna be inviting you to like parties or like coffees or like events or things like that. And you shouldn't like be left out. Like you shouldn't stay home. You should like go out of your comfort zone, try to meet new people, because you've been stuck for such a long time. You also have a card of like so many burdens, so many hardships, like you're carrying so much on your shoulders and you're trying to like do everything yourself. You're trying not to show like weakness to other people, and it can be like sort of like cold experience, ruthless. You almost feel that you're like left out from everyone's, because like love is always like a big part of your life and you're someone who really like thrives on love. But you need to learn to nurture yourself. Like you need to focus on getting yourself out there, meeting people, not feeling stuck at your home and things like that. So if this like resonates with you, the reading for like love, definitely leave a comment and tell me like what's going on. And if you want something like more in depth, you can always contact me for like a private reading. But yeah, we're gonna be focusing on like the money aspect, job aspect now. So for love, as I said, you need to like move on. You need to not be held back by like past relationships or like emotions, because honey, if he was like worth anything, he would be in your life. Like he's not coming back, trust me. Like leave that in the past. There's like a reason he left, and there's like a reason why like you need to focus on yourself so much. Okay, so let's see, what are we getting? Okay, we have a Four of Pentacles. Definitely a card that talks about progresses. So like if you're working on something like job-wise, or you're trying to establish something, maybe you like worked for like a promotion, or you started like your own business, or you're like thinking about starting your own business, this card is like a screaming yes. So definitely you need to focus on saving money for some things, because like there are gonna be major things going on, and like February is definitely gonna be really good for you. But you need to go past the illusions. Like you need to think about something that you don't know, some unseen things. You really need to do like your digging if you're wanting to open something or be like an independent person. Like you really need to look at all the strings, because maybe there are like some things attached that you don't know necessarily. So like I definitely see a painful ending. Maybe you just like lost your job, or you just like quit, like you were done with it, and you definitely are taking like a bit of a break, and you're wondering if you're gonna find a job soon or not, if everything's gonna be okay. All of these cards together are talking about that like you're experience is gonna be much better in February than it is now. So definitely like new jobs, better developments. You also have a card of strength. This card is literally telling you to respect and love yourself, like unconditionally love yourself for everything that you've done in life. You have like a lot of courage, inner strength, influence. Like you're a person not to fuck with, if you know what I mean. Like you're someone who gets job done. Like you're one of the best workers always. You're someone working the hardest, and you're always like a threat to like a lot of people. That's why maybe you're having like a hard times when it comes to like staying at like one place. Maybe you like change jobs a lot because of that. Also, you feel a bit of loneliness now, maybe because, as I say, you stopped working and then you're like used to working with people or like being around people. So you kind of feel being stuck now. You kind of feel that you're there and you're like interrupting a lot of things. Like you can't move forward, you can't do anything in the moment, and it's like so weird. But the better things are coming in February. It's gonna be like a bit difficult, but definitely you need to focus more on like the aspect of you trying harder to change things about yourself, so the things are like better moving forward. Like the month isn't gonna give you like the best things ever, like the best results, but you're definitely gonna feel a moving of pace, and you definitely have to like overcommit to things. Like don't just go into something without commitment. You need to commit to things for things to like work. So let's see if there's like anything the you Tauruses have to worry about in terms of like your health or something like that. Okay, so health-wise, we have a 5 of Pentacles. This card is talking that you're like a bit too worried. It's also an indication of some like mental issues, like maybe you have parts of the day when you're really motivated and where you feel really happy, and then you just like fall back to feeling insecure, worried, or like a bit scared, I would say. Definitely it's a long-term investment. Like you need to look at the brighter pictures. Also, like I can see that there may be some like issues with like breathing or like lungs that can happen if you're like overbearing with a problem. Like, so let's see, like the job is your main problem at the moment, and then you're putting too much stress and weight on yourself, and then it's kind of like so weird to go about it. So it's like creating a bit of insomnia. You're not able to sleep that good, and you feel like torn. You feel like you don't have energy. You feel like you don't have strength to go about some things, and it's like really draining you out. Like when you're talking to people, you're like all happy, pretending everything is okay. But like when you're alone, you really feel that like your skills aren't recognized. You feel really lonely. But like it's a good time for you to manifest things. Like you have a hot card of Magician, and that card is really good because it's telling you that you have all the tools you need. You just need to ask the universe, you need to ask the gods, energy, anything in you for help. Like maybe it's a good time to start with like meditations. Maybe take like 20-30 minutes of the day and just play a music you like. It doesn't have to be like a spiritual music. It can also be like any song from any artist like Adele or Lady Gaga or anything, and just like close your eyes and try to connect to that feeling of like hope, energy, empowerment, because you really need that in your life at the moment. You definitely need to avoid like explaining to people conflicts, and like you should just like be alone for a bit. Like, yeah, go to events that we talked about, but like don't let a lot of people in at the moment, because this is like your healing process. You really need to process the healing. You really need to focus on like deceptions, illusions, everything that's like working for you in your life, but it's actually not working for you. Like maybe you have like a lot of friends and some of them are like always there for you, but they have like a hidden motive or something. So that's something that you need to deal with also, to like get your health to be better. In case you have like some larger problems, this cards definitely indicate that you should listen to the doctor more, or like seek out a specialist. But like if it's only like heaviness when you're breathing, feeling like lack of motivation, some like some psychological problems or things like that, you're fine. That's gonna pass over. Like, you don't need to be worried, but like, you really do need to take care of yourself more. But you do have a shift of energy. You have like a good luck circle. You have things that are gonna go your way. So just like, don't be scared to ask for help, and don't be scared to like, either like if it's asking a friend or asking a doctor for help, or like asking a universe, or like texting me to get a reading. Like, ask people for help, because you need help, and it's not gonna kill you. Like, it's only gonna help you. So yeah, that's about it for this video. This is actually my first video on English, and I really appreciate all of you and all of your support. Let me know if you want me to continue videos in English, and if this is like something that you would like to watch. Thank you so much. You're all beautiful. You're all perfect in this imperfect world. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.